Hello and welcome to Scott's Garage. Sometimes we have large projects like a dishwasher or something like that, or redoing a whole room. Other times we have small projects, just a little something that we need to fix. So today what we're going to be doing is fixing this picture. This was hanging in the bathroom, and yesterday I was getting up from the bathroom, the toilet, and pulling up my pants, and my elbow hit the picture and knocked it off the wall, and it broke.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To everybody.
To literally everybody.
I know what you're saying. No, I wasn't drunk. No, I hadn't been drinking at all. All right, go ahead. Play the Ron Burgundy Love Scotch thing. Go ahead.
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch.
Get out of here. How about in Stripes? It's not the speed really. It's that I drank all that cough syrup. How about one of those?
The speed really so much. I just wish I hadn't drunk all that cough syrup this morning, you know?
Or maybe Airplane, where the guy has a drinking problem.
And that, as much as anything else, led to my drinking problem.
Go ahead. Get them all out of your system. Let's get it. This is a very serious, mature show, and the guy that edits these videos is not mature and has the instincts of a 9-year-old.
Ouch, baby. Very ouch.
But that's okay. We'll let him just get all that stuff out of his system, and then we can move on with the serious business of repairing this picture that I broke when I was not drunk.
I don't believe you.
So we have a couple of problems with this. First of all, it actually broke the bottom of this off. And I don't know what material this is. It looks like some kind of plastic or something, but I would think that I could probably just glue this. And then we have the glass. And it also looks like, oh no, I thought it was broken up here, but it looks like it just slid down a little bit. So I don't know if I can slide the glass out. That's a good idea. Maybe not. Okay, let's take it apart. Oh my, wow. That's a lot of staples. I don't really want to pull out all those staples. So I think I want to try to slide this out. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so this is the glass. Let's take a measurement of it and we'll write that down. Okay, so it is 15 wide by, or high. Let's say high. No, I wasn't high either.
That's all it is.
I really can't. Something like 19? Since this wasn't even inches right on, maybe this would be 19. So we need a piece of glass 15 by 19. And of course I'm wearing the proper PPE, eye protection, thick leather gloves, and you know, all those things that you need. So given the fact that this seems to be pretty difficult to take the back off, I think I'm going to try to leave it there and maybe take out these staples and I think I'll try to like slide a new piece right in there. So let's clean up this bottom piece, and then we will take a lot of the staples out of it. Looks like it has a reinforcing piece in here, so I want to leave that in there and leave that in there. But just get rid of all these staples, and we'll put some different staples in. Or do we kind of want to leave these in? Because we can't put more staples in after. And these are going to act as a guide, kind of. to hold in the glass and that matting, I think we can just take these out that go into the backing and put new ones in. And then I think that's all I need for that. Then we'll take this and put this, remove this one. There we go. Okay, so if we were to put this back with like some glue, maybe wood glue or something. Yeah, so I think just like that. I may use epoxy instead of wood glue because there might be some gaps that need to be filled and it's going to be better. And then I'll just, put a clamp here and a clamp there and then staple this back, restaple the back, and I think we'll be good to go. Okay, so I think we have a plan for that. We can put this aside and deal with this later. So the thing we need is a sacrificial piece of glass, or I don't even know if this is glass. I think this might be plastic, which would actually be pretty good. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to sacrifice it for the good of the project. Oh, okay. And I'm also going to keep this wire, these hooks, and these little things up here too, because I keep everything. Because this picture hanging wire, I don't know what it's called. I'm sure there's a name for it. Is pretty handy stuff. So I'm not even going to cut it. I'm going to keep it full length and loop it around and keep it in my junk bin. Oh yeah, they just come off real nice. And we'll clean up the tape and then we'll just unscrew these. So the problem that I have is if this is plastic, which I think it is, it's probably polycarbonate, Lexan kind of thing. And the best way to cut that is on the table saw. So I think I'm going to have to get out my table saw and just go to town on it. Oh yeah, this is definitely plastic. And so I think if we clean this up and I could just cut this, I think it would work great. Let's do that. Hey, that looks pretty good. I don't think that hurt anything. Okay. All right, so the first cut we're going to do is the 19. Just need to bring the blade up just ever so slightly above the table and put this right at 19. It's nice. Engage. Warp drive. This makes a really nice clean edge. Just kind of knock off all these little bits and we're good to go. So now at 15 we come back and we're going to cut it in half and we can save this for something else. So if we kind of put the 15 right in the middle of the saw blade, we're going to cut it in half. I have two pieces that are 15. Then what I can do is polish them up and pick the best one. If I did this right, we should have two pieces that are just about the same size. And that looks pretty good. All right, so let's polish it up and see which one looks better. I think this one looks a little better, but let's polish it up and see. You really don't need the edges that we didn't cut, but Another thing is we can just hit the corners just to take a little bit off those corners so we don't split or chip them. Oh, failure. Sanding block failure. Oh no. Okay, we'll fix that when we do our stapling. Another thing I might want to do is wash my hands. Just get kind of the oil off my hands so I don't leave any fingerprints. I think that looks pretty good for a used piece of plexiglass. So let's go see if we can slide this thing right in. All right, nice. That's gonna look great. And then when we put this on, we have to make sure that our matting and the plexiglass goes in between here. So we have to be a little careful when we put this on. Is to squeeze out a whole bunch of epoxy. This is 5-minute epoxy, so I gotta work pretty quickly. Just like a 50-50. It's good to do it on these pads, these writing pads, because you can just kind of throw it away. I can just throw away kind of this old nail. And hopefully this will squeeze around a little bit as it dries, as I press it together. So I think I'm just going to stand it up like this. And I can keep working until I kind of feel like it's starting to harden. Wow, that fits really nice. That just kind of went together, didn't it? Okay, now let's get some clamps. Something like this. And then, oh no, oh my God. Stop. I got it everywhere. Oh my God. Now what do I do? It really doesn't wipe off, does it? I epoxied the back of my hand. Man, that's nice. All right. Okay, I think I'll try some acetone to get this glue off the back of my hand. But otherwise, we just leave it there and let it dry. I had it all cleaned off my hand. I had to kind of scrape it a little bit. That's why it's red. And I think everything's okay. So we'll just leave that there to harden up. And then I think we're almost done. It's had a couple of hours to dry. So we will just take the clamps off, and I think this thing will be ready. And I was thinking about it. The nice thing about this is it's plastic. So I'm not going to have to worry about if this falls again, it's not going to break. I think that's pretty cool. Looks like I got a couple of fingerprints there. But now let's just go ahead and staple it along the back, and I think we will be done. Ready to hang. I think that looks pretty good. Let's go put it in the bathroom. And here we go. All right. You can see the plastic's a little bit marred, but not too bad. Really nice. And I'm going to be more careful next time I pull up my pants. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. It was kind of fun, easy, quick and easy, fun project. I got it done in one day, which is pretty amazing. And we'll see you next time on Scott's Garage. Thanks. Bye-bye.